just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. They're taking a shot on this first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Dart's out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. From the gun, here's Dart. And Johnson once more. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Replay action with Dart. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Return starts at the 3. Escapes a defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go, strike, steady.
They run. It's Krosky-Merritt. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Audio Carriquet making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And victory in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early running way.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Clark gonna throw again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kicked off. Trey Amos. And the Commanders will take over as he uploads his first interception of our season. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Not Hawk, 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Commanders getting their first red zone look. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, Daniels. Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it jumped. Past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Complete to Hyatt. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Completed to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kane Majorano makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Head.
Here's Krosky Merritt. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it. Let go.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Has this at the 6. Stopped on the run back of the 27.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Go. Ready, ready.
Daniels coming back after that pick. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Go.
Here's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Flush down out to his left. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants with a 2nd and 7. From the 32. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Katie, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Gets him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Darts out of the shotgun. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Good now, ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Tight end going in motion here. Going on first down. It starts. He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the 33 on second down. He fires one deep down the middle. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
18, Rattler, 18. Here we go. Back ball 80. Let go.
Downfield to Samuel. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
19, from the 37. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Cut out left. Hands it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Commanders get home, they drop him. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Green, Timothy, ready.
First throw for the backup now. It's his running back. And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Ready. Flag 22.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Throw complete to Williams. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Dart gonna throw again. It's on target to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
19 right.
To throw, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Running down to the pistol, Krosky Merritt. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal
Stephanie.
at the Giants.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Giants 28.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
You've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Quick one to the outside by Duggs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Duggs. Has it at the 7. Giants now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. 35-35. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos, 70 Lions.
Run now with Kroski Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Deontay Bates. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And it's Johnson with another one. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Dart out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He'll look to throw it. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
On the set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A run. It's Kroski Merritt. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the move, hit it right. He's keeping it. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Back to throw. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Setting up to pass. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Chased out to his right. He's running with it. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Here he is to throw. We're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. He has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. That was to push this to a field goal game, Brock, but still, they have the lead with very little time left on the clock.
And now, Kate, you just need to prevent some type of Music City miracle play on this kickoff. Squib it, boot it, put it through the uprights on the other, whatever it takes. Just don't give them life. Don't set them up for any type of miracle. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead to 7. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from D.C.